Gta5 was a game, and everybody played it. And it was pretty basic. But that would all stop soon. Right now, Gta5 was a game. A fun game. But this guy didn't have the cool expanded radar. Means, he had the radar, but not the fancy one on the small screen. Including can't see map when going onto the big screen, can only see certain stores. And couldn't rob every store like usual, but did have good business. Was starting to get a really good place. Of course, a basic phone with no messages except some new 3 messages. Messages delayed and no messages. An old-fashioned phone. He used to become from poor, stupid, onto rich and smart. For our upcoming mission, this is not easy. First, he had to do some business. His basic thing was that he always had this company. A mechanic, and Moore's Mutual Insurance. The 2 businesses he had.
I can't get your ride over there right now.
But how was he going to get it? There was other ways to find out what he could do before this big mission came. He needed to have a nice expanded radar, a functionally seeing mapped radar, and a functionally better thing. The settings upgrades as time goes on, including the map being the first big thing his goal is on. To do it, see the map, he needs to rob 1 store. Then he has to rob another store for another challenge, to unlock something else. The map is really easy. 1 rob sees the map. There's 3 ones. 1 rob sees the map. Second one sees all the icons on the map. Third one expands the radar to be better functionality and see on the map of how it usually looks like on the map, but a mini map on the side of the screen. To do this took forever. If he looks on the map, his car's on the other side. Maybe there was another way to do this. Yeah, there is. Calling the mechanic. That's even worse.
Sorry, I can't get there at the moment.
No one was open. It was weird. I don't think they liked me at the time. Maybe I wasn't rich enough.
I did it for you.
Alright, to get this radar expanded, this was going to be a little difficult due to get this radar expanded, there was other things he could have done. The first thing to do was a nice thing. I want to eat a cupcake while we're trying to get this bigger. What his goal was, is if he does this, yeah, and we take a picture of the valley, he will get a nice radar. And to save it. Ding 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 ding. I can see blimps in the radar. Now, this is going to be hard. How is he going to get back? You're probably wondering. That's really hard. But it may be possible. Alright. My Z in the map is done. Our next goal is to read an email. There's 3. Like this, and we'll unlock all. Right now it may seem really easy. But this was the phone for what's upcoming next. Now we unlocked the actual and improved expanded radar. Now with the full-ass radar on his side, you can now see the whole radar. With his expanded radar comes out new features you can do now. Full power. But now, the radar was a whole couple parts. To get a brand new phone, it wasn't. This one was an old one. And it wasn't the most modern. With that, the map radar became more overpowered. Now you can see more jobs, text messages, and go to your contacts to see more. More stock. You get messages about the hour in the game or in real life. Right now it's in the game. Means you could get a lot of messages. You'll get more as the time goes on. Now that the new expanded radar has been added, there's one other thing that hasn't been. Our goal is to get a lot. We'll do a lot, exactly. What I mean about that is we need to get our ass down there. Our first goal to expand our radar is to steal. And when we get robbed a store is when we're going to get a brand new phone. With a new monitor, new sound effects. The internet works like this. Because this phone is outdated, it only has certain contacts. When this happens, the phone will look nicer. The theme of it will be, well, technically, it's going to be some sort of green theme. That's what I want. Now to get that expanded radar, we need to steal a car.
I gotta do it like that.
Coming soon, we're going to be explaining all of GTA 5. We get enough money. Dun 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 dun. Expanded radar unlocked. And GPS route has been unlocked. Now you can see GPS routes. Another thing added with the expanded radar. Why a bounty on me? The bounty was on him. What was he planning to do? And what was he gonna do? Well, all you have to do is get back home. If I get home before the bounty, no one can get in my house. I'll be safer in there than usual. Of course he had a nice house, from not being as poor. Because poor, he had delayed. In the GTA universe, everything was green. So he was going to buy a green phone. Of course, back in this time, the phones and stuff weren't as modern. Of course, a new construction site for a police station was being implemented. It'd be shown on the map also. But it hasn't unlocked it. Of course, there's going to be objectives and stuff to get money soon. But that is required at rank 15. But how is he going to do that exactly? He isn't rank 15, is he? The answer is no, he's not. You're probably wondering, yes, how is he? Well, to get to rank 15, he's level 13, then 14, then we get to 14 to 15. Can unlock his new objectives and features. Before stealing, to get money to start this big mission, we need to get back to the house. With his overpowered, new and improved, more futuristic bike that can really fly, and also can shoot. This will get him away from the cops. But later, he couldn't get back in his house because he lost the key. But he stole some of his money earlier and bought this new phone. In settings, this will change. Dun 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 dun. Of course, it was a new model of phone. Of course, the theme became green, as it was on its newer version. The color wasn't as basic. Later as it update, it actually introduced newer nice features that caused the phone to be better than usual. Available online with new weathers and all features like that. Photos and security servo being implemented in quick join. But with this new phone, messages weren't as delayed, including more messages. You can now get phone alerts, status alerts, crew updates, friend updates, social club updates, PlayStation Store updates, and now the delay has from 1 hour became to none. Of course, in the next goal, he needs to get the Rockstar editor and the control, including more, needs to be implemented. To do this takes some time. We need to get back to the house. After we robbed that store, got 7,000. This wasn't easy. To get this mission ready, he needed to be careful and make sure to practice before he did any real missions with his friend. Of course, this is really back then, so there's not too many cool and new improved item ways and cool ways to do stuff as back then. Of course, everything like square and round, because there's a new modern theme in real life. New cars, new phones, new technology and more. Gta5 being invented to be better, and that's a different video, so don't ask. Before Gta6 gets released, we'll be explaining Gta5. There's no official release date for Gta6 except 2024. It should be the beginning, middle, or end of 2024. I hope it's beginning. Gta5 is like losing popularity at this point. Alright, continue. To do this is required. But with this, he could change the map. To do this, we need to go through. And it was pretty easy doing it. Much later, he did much more. This literally changed everything in the settings, including a Rockstar editor for actually showing cool features, motor sensor functions, and of course more cool stuff like you can now do vibrations on controllers. Lighting is now fully available to see on the controller light bar effects. And of course, that was not it. Now you can now see notifications in the order you want, but the recentest notifications from whatever people. Of course, this took some time. Then after he got the online mode available, from becoming the poorest person to the richest. This took some time though. And of course, it was not easy either. It was not fun, it was not easy to do either. And the reason why this was true is because, well, you're wondering why. Things weren't as easy as usual. But his goal was always to unlock cool vehicles. Going through, it was easy. The world was normal, as usual. But his goal needed to get to rank 15. If his goal wasn't to rank 15, it wouldn't be as easy enough to do stuff. He did something really dangerous, like going over the mountain with his car on a dirt path up the hill. Of course, everything was not the greatest. When doing this could have damaged him. Luckily right now this wasn't damaged. But will this keep him alive? It's a question. After that, he went through, trying to drive around hills in the Los Santos mountain area, never getting back to where he needed to go. This wasn't easy. To get to this mission, he had to focus hard. course, it was hard driving around. This mission is required to be done. Become rich by 7.5 million by the CEO of 44G. Of course, you pay the security servo of becoming your own business owner, but this guy needed to get objectives. To get objectives would actually be really great. Objectives could give you XP, cash, and more by doing quests around the game. It could be daily. It could be lots and lots of quests to do. Of course, Gta5 didn't look the happiest with the sky weather. Gta5 was actually getting darker and darker every day. Of course, he was being targeted by a bounty. The power and the brightness in Los Santos couldn't hold. But he always hoped that this mission would make sure that he made it before that happened. The disaster is not safe. If a disaster happens, he won't be able to make the mission and get enough money by the CEO of 4GG, of Security Servo. But he had to make it. So he ran and ran and ran all the way, stealing people's cars and getting to his house before he couldn't. But his house wasn't on the map. No, it was a joke though, and he thought first. He was driving as fast as boy, going down the streets of the Los Santos, flying across down the roads. If he got this hover bike, he would make it. But will he make the mission? Not damage items that he's unlocked. Radar. But the affection of darkness was slowly spreading. That could disable radar functionalities and more. It was getting really hard of when he didn't know when the CEO was going to get on. So he ran as fast as possible, all the way down the streets of Los Santos to get back. But his radar got cancelled. And there's no way to find. So he had to drive down the streets of Los Santos, trying to figure out what to do. The radar was lost. There's no way to see it. But this could have been a functional error. Due to the old-fashioned times, things do revert or go in the glitchy errors and can't be refixed due to there's not that much support. Of course, cars are, there's a bunch of newer ones, but cars are more known as the older version of them. Of course, your phone, known as the phone screen, is old, of course, and this game was created a while ago to match real life. And it actually succeeded to be the most realistic because it was real life. It's exactly real life. He didn't know what was gonna happen. Guess what's gonna happen next.